up, man? It's your boy Twin, and I'm here. I'm finally here. NBA 2K20 demo drop today. If you're not aware of that, get to your Xbox store, get to your PS4 store, and download this son of a bitch for free. You heard now. I've already went into this, man. I've already built back down, like somewhat of a post score, and I decided to just go ahead and get a fresh start. This is the same account. I'll show you guys how to do that if you guys want to know how to do that, because I think we can make like 6 players in all. But once you back out of the game, or like for me, I just closed the app, they will not allow you to click on that file and play again. I don't know why, but it's pretty annoying, right? Speaking of annoying, let's get into this Myplayer builder. Alright, now, of course, you got to build your name or whatever have you. We're not going to take too long on that. And on this, I am going to show you guys within this game, within this video. Point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center, right? You know the positions, right? Now, I am going to use, as a matter of fact, I'm going to use shooting guard, right? Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to make a pretty sharp. But I could do a center and just do a shooting center or a shooting power forward. But I started with the back down center. Let's just do that, right? Let's just do that. I'm just giving you guys an explanation of this Myplayer builder as far as I'm concerned, right? It's giving me a headache. I'm gonna be real with you. Right-handed, jersey number 6. Let's go. Continue, right? Now, on this screen here, right? Let me get rid of my border right quick, y'all. Get rid of my border, right? On this screen here is do or die. Period. Do or die. As you see to the right, you have choose your skill breakdown. Now, the blue represents finishing, slashers, athletic finishers. The green represents shooting, stretches, sharps. Playmaking represents your dribblers, your ISOs, or whatever they call themselves today, right? And your per point forwards, because I heard they was not in the game. But of course, if you make a small forward and you focus majorly on playmaking, you can make a per point forward, right? And the last color, which is red, which I do not like, is focusing on defense and rebounding. I don't understand why they couldn't insert another color, maybe pink for defense and then red for rebounding. You get what I'm saying? They actually combined those two together, which I don't really think that should have been combined, because the box out could have been another section, and in that section could have been the offensive rebound, the defensive rebound, and maybe something else, because they have a multitude of badges. So I will warn you guys, when you get into this demo and you build your character, and if you're one of those guys like me and you build your character that you're going to play with for the remainder of the year within the prelude, demo, or whatever they're calling it, right? You want to be mindful that you want to take your time and get into the laboratory and build your player. Don't listen to nobody else. Build your player the way you want to build your player. I'm telling you, because it's going to be a lot of throwaway builds. A lot of these videos about to come out, and they about to be trash. Capital T. Trash. Now, like I said, the skill breakdown right here over to the right, this right here is like a pie chart, right? On this first one, the majority, I will be focusing on finishing, right? What did I choose? A center? So to be finishing, right? Like an inside center, that's the majority, right? And what I don't like about this is, let me choose if I want half finishing and half defense, or half shooting and half rebound. You get what I'm saying? They already have these presets available, which is a lot of them, but it breaks down to the individual skills, which finishing, shooting, playmaking, and defense, rebounding, right? So this right here would be if you want to be like a per post, right? Or per athletic finisher. Of course, this will probably be your bread and butter, the first selection, right? Now, say you want to be a shooter and you want to be able to finish at the rim. right? Majority. That's the majority of what you want to do. That'll be your selection. Coming on down. If you want to have equal defense, rebounding, and shooting, right? It doesn't matter to you, right? You want those two to just be equal. That doesn't really matter. But you do want to be able to play make and finish. Like, what are they called? Slashing playmakers? Playmaking slashers? Like, you know what I mean? Play slashers? Or I don't know what they call. You get what I'm saying? Then this would be your selection. You see? Because the majority is playmaking and finishing, right? And the list goes on. So I'm not going to skip over anything. This right here is if you want to be savvy in defending and rebounding, also on finishing. This skill right here that's selected. And then your playmaking and your shooting you don't really care about, right? Come on down. This right here will be catered more towards your pure sharps. You get me? Your pure stretches. Because this right here caters towards shooting. The majority rules. This is well over 50%. This is maybe 70%, right? Maybe 70%, 60%, right? Depends. It's probably 60%, right? Just looking at it. 60% shooting. And then you have playmaking, defending, rebounding, and finishing at the rim divided into 3 parts. You get what I'm saying? Then if you come on down, right? Let me see. Right here, we skipped one. Right here, you have playmaking, you have shooting, and then you have defending and finishing at the rim. So finishing at the rim and defending isn't that major to you, but you want to be able to play make and shoot, play sharks, shot makers, or whatever y'all call them. That's what you want. You getting what I'm saying, right? You getting what I'm saying. I don't want to skip over anything, but it's a lot. As you can see, it's only a few left, right? There's only a few left. Defending and rebounding and shooting. This right here might be a good setup for like a center, right? And you want the finishing and you want the playmaking. You're not too whatever about the playmaking, whatever about the finishing, right? Because I'm gonna get my buckets down low because I'm big. I'm a center, right? For the centers. But you're focusing on defending and rebounding with the plus of shooting, right? So you might be like a stretch lockdown hybrid. You get me? And like I said, being that these graphs are restricted, it'll give you a headache. So I'm just giving you guys a breakdown of the MyPlayer builder and all. You understand? So you won't just be out there lost and confused. Because I already know I'm gonna have to write down some things. I'm gonna have to go back to 2K19, look at where the attribute caps are, because we're about to get into that. You create your own attribute cap. And that's why I say it's giving me a headache, right? On this section right here, we have majority of playmakers, right? So per playmaker, the ones that like the ISO, the ones that like maybe if you want to be a per point forward, per playmaking, this is your section right here. Coming on down, if you want to be majority of defending and rebounding and playmaking, this is your build. Now, if you want to just be straight up defender, that's your bread and butter. This last selection is your selection. All right, so now that we got that out the way, I'm going to make this build as I want to make an interior type post scoring center, right? Select it. Now, this is another section in which I would have loved to customize this selection myself. But as you can see, agility stands for purple, strength stands for blue, vertical stands for pink, right? So for a big man down low, of course I want strength. Of course I don't want to be slow, but any big man that make a big man down low and you want to be muscle, you want to be, let's just say DeMarcus Cousins, for lack of a better example, Patrick Ewing, right? You want to be big down low. You want to be dominant. You want to be Shaquille O'Neal down low. So, of course, the purple means nothing to you in this section at all. Now, the strength means a lot. It means a lot because you don't want to get busted. You don't want to get thrown around. Now, this section right here that I just selected, that's great for the people that want to have strength and some type of speed, right? 62 speed, as you can see. As you see to the right, 62 speed, 54 acceleration, the 95 strength. Go up one, you have 95 strength. Here, it decreases in the speed, but the vertical goes up, right? So this is like vertical and strength. So this selection right here will be the one that I would select. Because yes, I don't want to be too sluggish, You get me? So I'm going to select that. But like I said, you got to take your time on those first selections that I told you about and on this physical profile, right? So just for this example, I'm making an inside Shaquille O'Neal type of build, right? I'm going to focus on my strength and my vertical and the agility. Okay, whatever, right? Whatever, because I don't think they have an option for, see, they have the equal option. Everything is equal, right? Agility, strength, and vertical. But I don't think that'll fit towards the build in which I'm referring to, right? So this would be the proper selection. All right, now this right here is where a lot of people are gonna mess up. They're gonna mess up majorly on this section here, because remember when we usually get your Myplayer and then it be your caps and they tell you where the caps stop at? 2K took that out of the game. So, and what I mean by that is a bunch of smoke and mirrors. It's a bunch of smoke and mirrors. And I'm here to tell you that. That's just what it is. I keep it a stack over here. Straight 100. Smoke and mirrors, because now you're basically creating your own attribute caps. Now, mind you, we still haven't set our wingspan nor our height. Your traits will decrease when you increase your wingspan. When you increase, that has not changed. When you increase your height and so forth. So for here, like I said, I want to be an inside center, right? So close shot, of course I want that maxed out, right? Post hook, of course I want that maxed out, because post score, right? Post scoring. Post fade, I want that maxed out. You get what I'm saying? You're gonna max that out. Post moves, I have no clue why that's under playmaking. I do, because it's playmaking. It is playmaking. It is. Technically, it is playmaking, right? Post moves. Now defense. This is where you as a big man, you have to look at like, okay, interior defense, of course I want my points there. And this is what I suggest y'all do. Go to the sections that you know you want maxed out. You know you want them maxed out. So when you get there, and then when you complete that and you have some points left over, now you need to go back and you need to interpret what you need to adjust and what not to adjust. And we're about to get into that. But interior defense, of course, right? Defensive rebound, of course, I want to max that out, but I don't think I can, right? Well, let's just max it out. Let's just max it out, right? For this video. Offensive and defensive rebound, I maxed it out. My block, I want to max that out. Let's say I want to max that out just for this video, right? This is not my build, but this is just showing you guys, giving you guys somewhat of a tutorial of this Myplayer builder, which aka is smoke and mirrors. I believe it's just simply smoke and mirrors. Now, lateral quickness, let's put something on that. Let's max it out. It's not going to be high. It's going to be at a 49, as you can see. But as a center, inside center, I mean, we don't really need lateral quickness because we're not defending at the perimeter. So I'm not touching that. I'm not touching the perimeter defense at all, because we shouldn't have to go out and guard a guard. You get what I'm saying? Unless we going out there to pick up on our own free will, right? Ball handler, of course, let's put that up, right? That can go up to a 51. If anybody ever made a prayer post with max dimensions, meaning max 7'3", max 290 pounds, our ball handler went up to like 34, right? And as you see right here, by default, it was at 34. You get what I'm saying? That gray area right there to the left, that's 34. So if we max it out at a 51, right? Well, excuse me. Let's put that back down and let's max out our passing accuracy, because we big men. We got to be able to pass, right? Let's touch our free throw, right? And now we have 22 left over. So, of course, let's go back down on our free throw. Let's put it at a 65. We want our three-point to be somewhat valuable, right? Like, that maxes out at a 48. You get me? Well, excuse me, not your three-point. Not necessarily we want our three-point to be valuable, but our mid-range shot. We do want some type of mid-range shot, right? So that maxes out at a 62 as of right now. Mind you, I did not touch the driving layup, the driving dunk, none of that. We have 4 points available. 3-point, I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to touch it, right? Because I'm making an inside center, and anybody that knows basketball, I'm not going to be out there taking threes whatsoever. There's no need, especially if I'm going to make this build. I'm not, but I'm making this build right now for the video, right? So these 4, let's just put 2 on driving dunk and driving layup, right? And we continue, right? Just to get the video over with, you guys should have a good synopsis of what's going on. I could have put those 4 slots on the ball handler, but never mind it, right? Continue. Now, excuse me. This is simply cosmetic. Doesn't affect your traits or anything like that. So you can do burly, right? Shaquille O'Neal. You can do built, more cock diesel shape, right? Let's do burly, right? Now the height. If I keep it at 7 foot, All of my stats are going to remain the same. So my post move at 92, it maxes out at a 92. I'm good with that. My post hook maxes out at a 95. I'm good with that. My post fade maxes out at an 85. I am great with that. Every stat remains the same. But if anybody knows me, when I create my big men every year, I use max dimensions. And it's not just to be a bully, because that's what I tend to do. I like to bully in the paint. I like to show that grown man strength in the paint. I max out at 7'3" and 290 pounds because it's easier for me to find the faults and the mishaps within the game. A lot of people don't understand that. If I'm 7'3" and 290, I'm not fast, but I can understand the mechanisms of me shooting, of me putting up a hook shot, of me doing a fade, of me doing whatever motions that I'm doing within my build. I can find a lot of error within the game's developers team. You get what I'm saying? The mechanism, and like I told y'all, this is smoke and mirrors. To me, this is just NBA 2K19, and they have changed the user interface. That's it. They just changed the UI, and it's NBA 2K19. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm going to purchase it because I'm hyped, because this right here, you really have to put the mental into this, because they took away that chart in which you could just adjust your attributes, right? Like, remember, at one point we can choose what we wanted to put up. It's the same thing here, but here you have the option of not touching your ball handle. I didn't touch my ball handle whatsoever, but I put up every other thing that I wanted to put up. You get what I'm saying? So understand, it's a lot of smoke and mirrors. It's a lot of smoke and mirrors, and we're gonna get to that right after I show you guys 7'3". So I put my guy to a 7'3", right? And I'm gonna keep that. This is not my final build. I'm just giving you guys this video. At 7'3", I lose -6. My driving layup go down to a 50, which I wasn't concerned about that. Driving dunk, I wasn't concerned about that, right? My standing dunk goes up by 2, amazingly, right? My mid-range shot went down -4 for making a 7'3" center, right? Now, mind you, these are the same points that they gave us prior to me coming onto this screen right here of adjusting your height. But they took 4 points away from my mid-range. They took 4 points away from my free throw. They took 8 points away from my passing accuracy. Now, this ain't even the whole thing. They took 3 points away from my ball handle. Okay, whatever. My post moves are straight. My interior defense actually went up by 4. Now, mind you, this is not all the way a bad thing, because if you see +4 on interior defense, you can actually go knock off 4 notches from interior defense, like go back and knock off 4 points from your interior defense and add it on to something else. So then when you put it at 7'3", that +4 is going to put you right back at where you was initially before going up to 7'3", right? So if I go back down to 7 foot, where was it at? 7 foot? 7 foot, right? My interior defense was an 80. You get what I'm saying? So you'll still be at an 80 if you go back and you take those 4 notches that they just gave us in the green for interior defense and you go put it on, say, driving dunk. You get me? You're not going to need that as a big 7'3", 290 center or inside center, unless you're going to be a slinky inside center like a pure athletic or something like that. You get what I'm saying? I don't know why you would do that. You can make a power forward and just be dominant that way. But either or, as you see, -6 on the perimeter defense. I don't care about that. Lateral quickness took a massive hit. -18. Like I said, I don't need to be out on the perimeter as an inside center. -1 on steal. +2 on block. Right? Of course. I'm 7'3". Now, let's go to the next screen. The weight, like I tell y'all, I max out everything. Because then I know the faults within the game. I made a 7'3", 290 last year. And last year, early in the year, playing, grinding to get up and under badges, or relentless finish, or acrobat, or whatever have you, your player will hit the crack of the backboard. Why is my player hitting the crack of the backboard at an 85 overall? We just spent $50+ on the game, on the Myplayer within the game. Never mind the 60 that you may have spent or the 100 that you may have spent, but we spent that, and then within the game at an 85 overall, I'm hitting the crack of the backboard. You get what I'm saying? It makes no logical sense. As an inside center, that's what I mean by finding faults within the game, errors within the game at a 7'3", 290. You get what I'm saying? All right, 290. Wingspan. Normally, I max my wingspan out completely. Now that you see I max it out, they take another -3 from my mid-range, which they usually do that, right? So now my mid-range is a 55. And that Mind you, the digit that you see, that is your max capacity. You can't go no higher than what that is. So basically, you're setting your stat cap on that first screen. Remember when they said potential? You're setting that. So my post moves, remember it was set at 92, right? As you can see, post moves was at 92 initially. That's max. Now if I extend my wingspan to 97.4, I lose 2 on my post moves, which isn't bad for post moves. It's not, right? But being that I'm minusing 3 on my mid-range shot, I can't really get with that. But we're gonna get with it on this video, right? So continue. Now I'm just showing you guys the ins and the outs, and I'm giving you guys a better explanation of this, because yes, I actually live streamed it, I played it, I was contemplating on what I was going to do, but here we are. Post score, you actually get to choose your takeover. They're going to give you 2 options, right? Rim protector, like the first time I built my guy, they gave me glass cleaner or post score. Of course, I'm going to choose post score. Now, when I heard that they was allowing you to choose your takeover, I thought that was going to be like in game. You get what I'm saying? Like in game, you can choose, select which one. You know how you play GTA, you can choose your character. Like you want to go to story mode, or you want to go to Trevor, you want to go to Mike, you want to go to Franklin, or you want to go to your online. I thought it was going to be something similar to that, which they should have done something like that. But like I told you, this is nothing but a copy and paste from NBA 2K19, just a different user interface. And when I say user interface, I'm talking about the menu. You know, I'm talking about the menu. Now, we're going to complete this, right? Now, this is what I mean by smoke and mirrors. And then I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna just let y'all go, right? I appreciate y'all watching the video. If you enjoyed it, consider subscribing. Hit that like button. Let me know what you think in the comments. You heard? Continue. Now, this says interior force. The first time I was called back down something. I forgot what it was. Now, they actually let you set your overall rating for testing in the MyPlayer builder. Now, this is the question that I have, and I actually tweeted it on Twitter. If you look at my stats, remember my post moves was at 90. Remember I put them at 290 and max wingspan 7'3". It dropped down to a 90. Right now it's at a 45, at a 60 overall, right? So if I put it up to an 85 like it was last year, right? It's my post moves, which is one of my major moves that I chose, right? It goes to a 69. Right? You with me? Now, let's zoom to 99. Did you see what just happened there? What just happened there was the max stat cap that I told you guys about earlier, the potential, like what you chose to put up, right? You only get that when you reach the overall of 99. Now, I know a lot of people like, yo, it's been like that. It's been like that. No. When you max out at an 85 starting off the game, right? And then when you level up, say, to a 91. If you're a pure post scorer, your post scoring is maxed out, your post offense is maxed out, your inside scoring is maxed out. The main core of your build is already maxed out. Grinding to 99 is just getting that extra work. You get what I'm saying? It's just getting those extra stats in. So if you're a pure sharp, by the time you hit a 90, 91, your three-pointer is already maxed out. You get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? Let's go back. Let's go to a 90. At a 90 overall, my post moves are only at a 75. My post fade is only at an 85. Right? My post hook is still at a 93. That's the only thing that clearly remained the same. You get what I'm saying? Now, my question would be, because like I said, it's smoke and mirrors, and I'm not done on smoke and mirrors. At 99, my post hook is at a 95. Excellent. My post fade is at an 85, in which I probably should have put that up. I guess that might be the default, whatever have you. But post moves, 90. Interior defense, 91. I don't need my interior defense to be 91. I don't. I really don't. So, of course, I got to do some adjustments there. But like I said, this is not a real build. This is just cosmetic for a video, just to get my point across to you guys. So we got a 99 overall rating, and like I said, you can only receive these stats in which you chose on like one of the first screens when you reach a 99. So my question would be, before we go into the next section, is it easier and can we get to a 99 more swiftly? Can I just come out the gate and pay to be a 99? Because I would appreciate that. I don't know about y'all. I would appreciate that. I would appreciate if you allow us to become a 99 or even a 95, 96, 97 out the gate. And then our rep remains in part. You get what I'm saying? So we know who somebody about when a rookie hop on the dot. Like, bro, you don't even play. Like, what are you doing? And if you do play, you trash. You get what I'm saying? Like, allow us to buy that 99. But I know they're not going to allow us to do that. But my question would be, how are we grinding to get 99? So I got to play for 4 months. Never mind 4 months. I got to play for 6 months, right? In order to reach 99, however way we got to reach 99. In order for me to get a 90 post move on an interior center, on a per post center, like that's initially what he is. In order for me to get my post moves to a 90, I have to grind to a 99. I want to know, is it a grind or can we just buy out the gate? That's my question for that. Think about that, y'all, because it's not just this build. I could have used any build. Any build, per sharp. I could have used a playmaker. I could have used any build. And it's the same thing. You have to reach that 99 in order to get those max caps in which you set initially. All right, let's move on and finish off what I was saying about smoke and mirrors, and then I'm going to let y'all go. Smoke and mirrors. They have added a lot of new badges, which is very, very dope. Do not get me confused with being mad or anything. I'm just explaining this game / demo thoroughly. You understand? So we can have a proper understanding of what's going on here, right? So they gave me 18 upgrades for finishing badges, right? Sounds about right. Because I want to be a post scorer, right? Inside, Shaq. And they gave me 18 for playmaking, which those 18 playmaking came from the post moves that I put up, right? 6 for shooting and 12 for defense. And that's because of that interior defense, right? So let's select one. Let's select the finishing badges with the 18 upgrades, right? Acrobat, back down Punisher. Now, I will say, I've played with back down Punisher. That badge is amazing. It is amazing. Even though I think the demo is on like rookie, that badge, I guarantee I gotta have that badge on Hall of Fame. And what you do, you actually get to select it. Now, each selection counts as one upgrade. So back down Punisher, I want to put it on Hall of Fame. That's bronze. That's silver. That's gold. That's Hall of Fame. You get what I'm saying? So now we only have 14 upgrades available. This is the smoke and mirrors in which I was referring to. Look at the selection of these badges. Back down Punisher. Consistent finisher. Contact finisher. Let's go to the ones that mean anything. Fancy footwork. I think that really goes towards like slasher, like, you know, like Euro stepping. But it probably wouldn't hurt when it comes to like a post scorer. Drop stepper. Deep hooks. Deep hooks. I love that badge because I love the hook shot. I do, right? Pick and roller. Putback boss, right? Maybe I want to add 2 of those, right? And what I don't understand is why is putback boss underneath finishing but not underneath rebounding? You get what I'm saying? But I understand it. That right there would be a valuable badge to slashers as well, right? Putback. Relentless finish. Of course, maybe you want some of those. Maybe you want a silver relentless finisher, right? Slithery finish, I think that's more aimed towards guards. Showtime, I will have that badge on my guy initially, but you get what I'm saying as far as these upgrades. Now let's go to the next section, right? Because I ain't trying to hold y'all no longer. Shooting badges. I actually made a per sharp, and when I seen the badges, I was like, wow, because I want Hall of Fame catch and shoot, Hall of Fame clutch shooter, Hall of Fame corner specialist, Hall of Fame deadeye, Hall of Fame deep phase. Do you know that a per shot, like if you make the guy correct, you can upgrade your your post phase to like a 95 on a per shot shooting guard. This game is about to be crazy, bro. They got flexible release. So if you fuck up your release, now I advise any center or any other build that's like a non-shooting build that know their shot, but you may make a mistake. You get what I'm saying? You may be trying to pump fake and that bitch might, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You might pump fake and it might go. Flexible release, I think that badge might come in handy for those type of situations. But green machine, right? Consecutive excellent releases. You know them green lights. You know green lights. Cabbages and collards around here, baby. Right? You want that badge. You might want it on Hall of Fame. Which I can't put anything on Hall of Fame right here because I'm not a shooting build. It only goes to gold. But you get what I'm saying? You got Hot Start. Hot Zone Hunter. Ice in Veins. That's when you on the free throw, right? Pick and Popper. Quick Draw. Speeds up the release of a jump shot. You know how valuable that'll be on like a slow jump shot? You get what I'm saying? Range extender, that's limitless. So by the time I got catch and shoot on Hall of Fame, cut shoot on Hall of Fame, corner specialist on Hall of Fame, dead out on Hall of Fame, and deep phase on like gold, I have no upgrades available for range extender for the 6'6" shooting guard build that I made as per sharpshooter earlier. Y'all get what I'm saying? Smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors, because these badges, you'll be able to equip these badges, right? Go over to the playmaker. Playmaker, bail out, increase the chances of successfully completing a pass from midair. Whatever. Postman technician, of course, that's what I'm gonna need on my big man, my inside interior big man. Max it out to gold, right? Unpluckable. I want that, because even though my ball handle ain't shit, but I will want that, right? Quick first step. That'll be. I think that right there would be very beneficial to per sharpshooters that didn't really focus on playmaking. You get what I'm saying? I'm not even about to get into all these badges, but this is what I mean by smoke and mirrors. They put these badges in here. It's so many badges, so many new badges. But you have to realize, if you start out at an 85 or wherever we start out at, and we can't buy our way to a 99, or it don't take 2 weeks to get to a 99. Like, if it take 2 weeks to get to 99, never mind. Okay, we good, baby. But if it take 12 months to get a 99, like, come on, bro. Like, you basically just taking out money. You get what I'm saying? You basically taking out money and not giving us anything in return, because now that 90 post score move that we had, we can't use the post moves at a 90 until we get a 99. Let's just say your typical, we get online and we play, the typical person per year may make it to a 92, 93, right? You chose a 90 post move max out. At a 93, you only get an 80. And if anybody know anything about being a center, a post scoring center, whether you're a defensive post scorer, slashing post scorer, these stats matter. They matter. So if I got an 80, and I'm going up against a defender that has a interior defense of, let's just say, 96, 97, what am I to do here? And I have an 80 at a 93. Not everybody just sits around and play 2K all day. But like I said, smokes and mirrors. Smoke and mirror. This is a major issue. Unless 99 is capable of reaching within like 2 weeks. You get me? Or we can buy it out the gate. And let's focus on the grind and park. Let's focus on the grind and pro-am. Let's focus on the grind and rec. You get what I'm saying? 99, you have to be a 99 in order to get your max caps. And normally, yes, y'all saying, okay, yo, it was always like that. No, if we reach 99, my steal will be maxed out. Shit that I don't use as a per post. Shit that I don't use as a per sharpshooter. Shit that I do not use as a per stretch. You get what I'm saying? So my ball handle will be maxed out at a 50 as a per stretch when I reach 99. I'm not hyped about that. My damn three-pointer been maxed out. Because if it wasn't, I wouldn't have been grinding this entire time. You get what I'm saying? I wouldn't been capable of grinding the entire time. You get what I'm saying? Because everybody else, their stats may have been maxed out. Their core stats may have been maxed out, but I'm sitting here waiting until I get to 99 in order for me to get a 95 3-point. And I've been sitting at an 83 pointer since 91 overall. You get what I'm saying? So I'm telling y'all, man, it's a bunch of smoke and mirrors, man. They got some explaining to do. I'm gonna be real with y'all. And the focus of this video is for you guys to understand the difference. There's a lot of smoke and mirrors going on right here. And if you don't take your time at that Myplayer builder, like at first, like even down to choosing your acceleration, your build, your player build, like what key traits that you want to focus on, like your finishing, your shooting, your playmaking, your defending, and rebounding. I do not understand why defense and rebounding are combined together. It makes no sense to me. No sense. Because if you got an interceptor badge for defense, why isn't defense in its own category? You get what I'm saying? Pass perception. You know, maybe reaction time might be, reaction time might be in there. You get what I'm saying? Not saying that we got a max reaction time. You get what I'm saying? But that'll do it for this video, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section, man. Till next time, it's been your boy Twin. Look, y'all be yourself or be everybody else. And I'm out. Peace. Who they wanna be.
while looking out their blinds. I'm who they wanna see. I'm really in my prime, no need in wasting time. Billionaire twins, how you formally address me? Cain killed Abel, so treason is expected. Hating on me, my greatness won't be rejected. 1203, a true king was selected. Hate what I stand for, but you won't respect it. More runs, utilizing 24 hours just to hit. Had to use my name just to make it through the gate. All that gossiping is a female trait. Reported my channel, now you taking food off my plate. But wait, I should give thanks. Dumbass single-handedly supplied another state. Lotto head strong and we